today. She's camera shy, but so I'm gonna do the intro. You guys asked for it, so we're gonna make it. What was it called?
Baked potato casserole.
Baked potato casserole, and it came out really good last time. It came out really good last time, so we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna show it to you guys so you can make it yourself. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. And yeah, here's the video.
Sorry about that. I've been a little out of sorts lately. I've been evacuating twice, and it's just with the dog and packing. And anyway, this is the recipe that I got it from. Now not doing it exactly the way this is. I will put this under the video, or you can follow me. But I did a lot of steps in advance. I sauteed half of a red onion, half of a yellow onion, and a seeded jalapeno. I really suggest adding the jalapenos to this dish. It's so good. Now, you use cooked potatoes, and it costs for 5 pounds. I needed to use my potatoes. They were going. I went to Walmart, and they were out of the potatoes I like. They had the little red ones, and they weren't in very good shape. But so I didn't want to make this big of a dish, but I need to use the potatoes. I cooked a whole pound of bacon. I don't know if I'm going to use it all. This is the right bacon, and I was trying to make this cheap, but it's not that cheap. This is like 8 ounces of Colby Jack and just one of those little bricks of Velveeta. I want to add the Velveeta. And then it's sour cream mayonnaise. This is the really good shrimp cheddar that Ella grated for me in the food processor. And this is pepper jack. So you can basically make it any way you want. But I put my potatoes in the Instant Pot. And I do a very good job chopping them all the same size, but they're close enough. But I cooked them for like 7 minutes. So let's see. I'm gonna move. I gotta pick them up some kind of way. Let me move the Instant Pot over here, and we're gonna put them in this bowl. Potatoes. It's actually 2 different kinds. You know, you can buy the little red ones. A lot of people use for like crawfish boils and stuff. That's all that Walmart had. And then I had some bigger red potatoes that I needed to use up. Fortunately, I saved most of my food in the refrigerator for the last Hurricane Delta. Our power went out, and I came home really early that morning, and I left ice in my freezer, and then I got another bag of ice and I put it in the freezer, and everything stayed frozen. My power didn't stay out too long. Unfortunately, some people's power stayed out a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna scoop these into this bowl. It's hot. It's in one of those steamer baskets, and I love red potatoes. Any recipe I find for red potatoes, I really like them. Anyway, I hope you can see. I'm gonna bake them in this dish, and let's see. I added just a tiny pinch of salt to the potatoes, but you don't. Everything else is so soft, you don't have to do that. I'm trying to figure out. My favorite spoon broke. I'm just gonna, and I don't mind if they're. I don't care if they're really soft. About the texture, I like them soft. You could even mash them if you wanted to. The recipe doesn't call for pepper, I don't think, and I'm gonna add pepper. And believe it or not, I'm not gonna add garlic today. This was so good when I made it last time, and I showed you guys in the video. And I didn't really follow the recipe. I just made it the way the way we like it. And I ate it cold out of the refrigerator. It was so delicious. I just love the flavor of red potatoes. It's like a little tang or sweetness to it. And I used to love russet baked potatoes, and I don't even care for them anymore. I don't know why my taste changed. Anyway, this is probably close to 5 pounds because, like I said, I can show you the rest of them. I need to use those too, but I felt guilty for making this actually because it's not that healthy. Last night I tried a new recipe. I'm getting back into wanting to challenge myself. For a while, I just haven't been making as many videos. During the hurricane, to be honest with you, I ate a lot of frozen chicken strips, or I cooked the same thing that I already videoed before. And I know that a lot of people do cook supper with me and chat and all that, but I'm not a vlogger or anything like that. You know what? I hate washing the steamer basket. So that's the potatoes, and they're just right. Let me move this big pot. You can also boil it on the stove, but you do want them cooked. And I'm gonna let's put some pepper in here. We're gonna put I don't know why. You have to just put the mayonnaise and sour cream in a different bowl, but I might not do that. I'm kind of like, it's kind of like the potato salad. You just bake it. So you make it as creamy as you want, really. I love black pepper. Now, I'm not sure. I mean, you can freeze this bacon and use it in other recipes if you don't want to use all of it. This bacon is not cheap, but it is good. I mean, and this is, you know, a meal, really. So let's give this a stir. That's pretty meaty. I'm going to save, that was my, I haven't been going to the stores that I go in right when they open to try to avoid the crowds. And lately I've been forgetting things I need because I'm not writing them down like I'm supposed to. It's just, life has been a little crazy. I'm just going to put it all because I don't feel like putting in a Ziploc bag today. I thought about ground meat, but I said, no, that wouldn't go in here. They're pretty soft, but that's okay with me. But if you don't like them that soft, don't cook them that long. The recipe says to bake this for like 40 to 50 minutes, which I'm not going to do. It's not necessary. So, now I'm going to add this cheese. And you could really put any cheese you want. This is actually a Colby Jack cheese that I bought from the dollar store, which I never do. I'm kind of a cheese snob, but it's not bad. And it said to put some cubes in here. Last time I didn't put the cubes, but since I have so many potatoes, I thought I'd try this time. I like the creaminess of the Velveeta a lot. You know what? We're just going to go and, you know how I cook. This is how I do it all the time. This is the Tillamook short cheddar. And I just saved this for special recipes. Okay. I should have washed my hands. I hope you can see that. And now I'm going to put, I think I need a bigger bowl actually. I like pepper jack. I haven't used it in a long time. Let's see what it looks like. I'm going to put a little on top too. It calls for green onions. I think I have some that are frozen. If you don't use the green onions as soon as you buy them lately, they just don't last. That looks pretty cheesy. I cooked the onions in advance too, so I didn't have to bake it that long. So everything's cooked basically. Now, I thought the recipe was interesting. I was like, mayonnaise, that's disgusting. But it's not. It's very, very good. But my favorite flavor is the sour cream. And I need to use this sour cream. My husband was like, I went through the first time we evacuated, my husband was home. This time I had to do it by myself. But I went with my dad. Calls for a cup. That's about a cup. And it calls for a cup of mayonnaise. And we're just going to squirt it. Oh, it's got water in it. What the? I've never seen that before. That's about as much as I'm going to put. I like the sour cream the best. And I just like to get ideas from recipes, and then I kind of like to just, you know what you like, you know what your family likes. And I just kind of, this would be a great side dish for a steak. I mean, or like barbecue ribs, or just anything really. I cooked a good one last night. I cooked one from Cooks Illustrated. It's called Easy Chili Clam Corn. And I did it in the Instant Pot instead on the stove because they wanted you to cook it an hour and a half. And like, I haven't even been baking lately because I don't have enough patience, but I want to start doing some fall baking recipes. That looks pretty creamy. And those cubes are going to be like, I thought that might taste pretty good. All right, let's pour it into this dish, which I sprayed. It's a 13 by 9. I was going to put it in a Corningware, but it wouldn't fit. I made too many. And I probably overcooked my potatoes a little bit, but like I said, it doesn't matter to me. So let's just scoop it in here. Oh, you know what? I don't have any fresh green onions, so I don't know what I'm going to put on top for a decoration. For the picture. I hope everybody's doing well, staying safe. And so, this has been one. Now this one, I'm just gonna pour it like this. That's a lot of potatoes. It's almost like maybe you should have just thrown away the potatoes instead of using all the others. But I needed to use the sour cream too, so. And it's good, and it's okay to cheat every once in a while. Anyway, that chili con carne recipe was very interesting. And of course I had to put rice with mine. I was so full. And you can peel the potatoes also if you want to. I'm gonna take that off my finger. Okay, let me wash my hands, and then we'll put some cheddar on top. Green onions that I saved the other day. And I don't know if they're gonna, probably won't look that good, but they'll taste good. By the way, I mentioned to say taste your mixture because you want to taste it for salt and pepper. So I tasted it, and I could eat it just right now like this. I'm not gonna put a lot of green onions, just a couple. I usually do my intros outside, but everybody's fence is gone, and my neighbor's working outside, and I don't know, I guess I was too shy. But I gotta get over it. I need a new fence too. Everybody needs a fence. Everybody has. I should have done another video about the hurricane, but in Lake Charles actually. But I'm just not that good with filming, and then you have to drive slow, and some of those streets you can't drive slow. So anyway, it's still a disaster. But they're slowly cleaning it up, and there's a lot of blue tarps. People's roofs. It was when Hurricane Rita hit. I didn't live here. I lived in Lafayette. So this is really my first time. I think when I grew up, we had to evacuate one time, but nothing happened to our house. I don't even remember what hurricane that was, but we lived in Cameron Parish, which is also devastated with destruction. Anyway, I don't want to sound sad on this video. That's one reason I haven't done a video, because I feel like I want to, it's fun. I love to cook. I don't want to sound, but also I want to be honest, and that's one reason I just haven't been doing as many videos. But I'm going to get back to it. I have a lot to be grateful for, and I'm very grateful for you guys. And you have to try this. And you don't really need a recipe. Just, do whatever you like. I'm doing mine on convection 325, and it's not going to take that long because everything's cooked in there. But if you did put the raw onions raw, I would definitely cook it longer. But I didn't want to waste my bacon fat, so I cooked the onions in it. I was like, why not? All right, I'm going to put this in the oven, and I'll be back. You can let it get a little golden around the edges. But it was really cool this morning. It kind of heated up today, so I kind of wanted to turn the oven off. But it is bubbling around the side, so it's hot and it's cooked. And it's delicious. You have to try it. The green onions didn't burn. I didn't want them to burn, so I wanted it to be pretty. Anyway, I'm going to let it cool off a little bit, and then we'll do a taste test. Also, I wanted to say, sometimes I would get overly enthusiastic about videos, and I'd buy meat. And I have a vacuum sealer, but I don't use it like I should. I do now. So, before we left, we didn't want to come home to rotten food in the freezer. The first time we evacuated, my uncle was nice enough to let us have some freezer space, but half of it we had to throw in the trash. And I think the coronavirus gave me a little anxiety, so I stocked up. But, if you live in Hurricane Central, I wouldn't stock up your freezer for sure. I just want to give you that little tip. This is so good. I love it. I can't wait to taste it. This is very creamy, and that Tillamook cheese is so delicious. It's really good comfort food, and this would be a great holiday dish. And I think I might make it for the holidays. I think it's my favorite potato casserole. It's so good. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for all the prayers and the comments. I'm trying to get to answer the last comments. It's been really hectic, but I enjoy hearing from you guys, and I appreciate you so much. And try this casserole and use whatever kind of cheese you like. But it's really good, and thank you for watching. And come back and see me soon. I'll be back soon. I promise. Bye.
Bye.